Live from San Diego, this is the Fox 5 Morning News.
We're going to be checking in live with Abbey Gibb. Oh, I'm so excited for this, Abbey.
I am so excited for this, Miss Shawley. Look at all of this delicious food. We are talking about cooking for a change. How one incredible nonprofit is making a very big difference in our community and how you can easily help.
Some top chefs here in San Diego that are cooking up change.
The group is called Kitchen for Good, right?
Yeah.
And they're breaking the cycle of food waste, poverty, and hunger right here in our community. So Fox 5's Abbey Gibb, she is live in Choyas Creek with our good friend, Chef Flowers. You are there. I'm so excited to hear about this program.
I know. I am so excited to feature this. Good morning, Shawley. Good morning to everyone at home. So I know I already have a great job, but on top of having a great job, I get to feature really amazing nonprofits. And it's something that you at home can easily help with. Okay, so first off, if you haven't had your breakfast yet, this is going to get you hungry. Look at this gorgeous food and wait till I tell you who is behind it, who's cooking this. Because although we love Chef Flowers, it is actually not Chef Flowers, in fact, that has been making it. It is these beautiful men and women. And I'll explain the story just a little bit. So guys, follow me here. How great is this nonprofit? So first off, we have a lot of food waste, as you guys all know. So a restaurant has extra food or a grocery store can't sell that apple. So this nonprofit takes that food, right? And then they make gorgeous food like this and they send it off to homeless people and to also the elderly. They make these meals. On top of which they offer catering. So you at home could hire them to cater your event and that pays for everything. But then there's one more piece, and that is where my good friend Chef Flowers comes in. Great to see you this morning.
You as well.
Thank you so much. Oh, we're so great. So Chef Flowers, tell me a little bit more about this next piece and why these students are so key to this great nonprofit.
We are doing a full French escoffier culinary program here. We have 11 students. Their backgrounds are varied. There's been, some domestic violence, addiction, sobriety, and they're looking for a second chance. They came to Kitchens for Good, and we screen the students because we want to make sure they want to become chefs.
Right.
And I've got some incredibly talented students here. And
so students, come bring some of your stuff over. Will you guys come walk some of this over so everybody at home can take a look? This is so great. So on top of the fact that you were already taking that food, okay, as a nonprofit for the last couple of years, and you were making these great meals, you decided why waste that opportunity, right? You should also be able to teach these students. Yeah, plop it right here. We want to see everything. And so what are some of the things that you've been teaching them?
They started off with the basics, coming in with knife skills, then they've done meat fabrication, fish, vegetable cookery, full saucier programs, breakfast cookery, eggs, mushrooms, basically a full culinary program where we stress technique and then it's paired with creativity. And as you can see, 7 weeks in, they're incredibly creative.
I mean, Raul and Shawley, I'm not kidding. This is 7 weeks in. Could we do this? I don't think so.
Oh, no,
7 weeks
no
in, and this is what they're able to do.
I think
This is their food.
This is their food.
Is their food.
Abbey.
All I basically
impressive.
did was help them with platings, but this is their food. This is their ideas.
Yeah.
You've got burgers made out of potatoes. You've got low-fat tuna.
wow.
This is incredible.
Yep.
Shawley has something
I
real
do.
quick,
When
and
you-
then you hang out with me.
At the beginning,
second, Mama.
when you
Come over
first
here and hang out
started, you were saying something about how
Yeah.
you can hire them to do this, like the private party in your
Right.
house. Is that what you were? Can you tell me
Right,
more about
yeah.
that? Like, explain that to me more in detail because I have a few parties coming up.
Absolutely. Okay, good
Okay.
idea. Yeah, and everybody at home, listen up real quick. So stay with me here for 1 second. So Shawley is making a great point. So everybody at home can hire you guys. She's got some parties coming up to cater, and somehow that also is the way that you guys are able to fundraise and pay for this nonprofit.
Yes, through social enterprise, we have a complete catering department, and yeah, absolutely. And then we've got a huge arena here that can hold up to hundreds and hundreds of people.
So you could have a corporate event too, but for like Miss Shawley, she's got some
Wow.
parties coming up. She could hire, and you guys could have this. She could have this food, right? And all of the
Let me
money
see the
that
food.
she would be paying for this amazing food goes to your nonprofit.
Yes, she would have a choice of many menus and many options.
And then on top of it, it supports classes for women like you. What's your name?
Monique.
Monique. Okay, Monique, tell me a little bit more about your story. Why did you decide that you would like to be able to be a part of Kitchens for Good?
Well, not only does Kitchens for Good give back to the homeless and the seniors, they're giving us a second chance at life. It's a very, very amazing program. They're teaching us creativity and technique, and that with a little hard work, we can just go far and become great advocates of our community again.
Absolutely. And what have you learned as far as technique skills? What was like one thing that kind of stood out to you that you had no idea?
Skills.
Nice.
Yeah,
skills.
I'm learning how to not chop my fingers off, so it works for me.
I love that. And last question, you're doing great. So tell me a little bit more about what you want to do once you're all done here. Where do you want to take this?
Well, I have the hope of becoming a chef, so I'm really trying to soak it in. Chef Ivan is amazing. He's a really great teacher, and so hopefully I'll be a chef and have my own restaurant someday.
Yeah, we're going to see this lady right at our kitchen on Fox 5 someday. Oh, it'll be so great to see you. I'm sure it's going to happen. Thank you so much. So again,
that'd be so great.
Isn't this so great, guys?
So wait,
yeah, I know.
So
I'll send it back to you in the studio.
So the website is Kitchens for Good. Am I on the right website?
Yeah. Yeah, you are. It's kitchensforgood.org, and we've also got it all linked on our website too. So people at home, if you're really interested, which you should be, fox5sandiego.com. Click on the Scene on tab.
You're actually
we've got all the
booking the
information for you there.
Well,
Charlie's
I haven't gotten
actually
as far to booking the
Charlie
party,
is
but
literally booking the party right now, Chef. She's booking the
Wow,
party. So
this
you guys have sold her.
this event space is amazing. You could have like a wedding there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
You
an
could totally have a
anniversary
wedding.
party.
The space is right next door to where I am.
Or a birthday party.
It's
Chef Flowers
really
is
cool.
fantastic. When he was here last week or the week
Yeah.
before, outstanding. Great work, Abby. Thank you.
Raul says you're fantastic.
He knows
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm
he knows
messaging
that.
him.
I'm
That
a
is-
fan.
You know what I love about it is that you can get like the whole food thing because you're going to do that anyhow, but it's helping.
Yeah.
It's helping
Yeah.
people, and that just I would eat that food and just be so happy that night.
It's going to be awesome. And you are going to book it. I know you. One of your many, many parties of hundreds and hundreds of dignitaries and whatnot.
What
I have
he
like
said?
4 people at my house.
Don't listen to him.
Chrissy.
We are showing you an incredible nonprofit, Cooking for Change, how you at home can also help make more people's dreams come true with a delicious meal.
Some top chefs here in San Diego, they're cooking up change.
The group is called Kitchen for Good, and they are breaking the cycle of food waste. How much food do we waste? Fox Eye's Abbey Gibb live in Chollas Creek with our good friend Chef Flowers. Love this program, Abby.
I absolutely love this program. Good morning to you, Shali. Good morning to everyone at home. I know you in the last hour, Shali, were already booking your event for this. So I want to break down exactly why this thing is so amazing. So first off, we all know that this incredible food, you get to see this in restaurant quality, right? So if you're seeing this restaurants, a lot of that food actually goes to waste. They don't need it, or at a grocery store, there's that apple that they can't sell. So they take that food here at this nonprofit, Kitchens for Good, and they make it, repurpose it into incredible meals. Now they send those meals off to homeless people and to the elderly. All of that is amazing. But on top of that, they then went one step further, and that's thanks to amazing guys like our great friend, Chef Flowers. Great morning. Great to see you. So on top of that, you decided to take this one step further, and you said, these incredible meals here, we should probably train people to be able to do this as a life skill. Walk me through this new process.
We run a full French Escoffier culinary program, and what we do is we take donations, we also buy food, and we teach them how to cook. Knife skills, seafood fabrication, meat, vegetable cookery, all of it. Technique, and then paired with creativity. And as you can see today, they brought the creativity.
I mean, these are all done by the students that you're seeing here in our kitchen, and all of them just learned knife skills basic from the beginning 7 weeks ago.
We're 7 weeks in, absolutely. And they've showed incredible progress. And I think most of that is because this is what they're meant to do.
Yeah.
These are students that want to cook, that want to become chefs, that love the industry, and it's wonderful.
It is absolutely wonderful. And on top of that, you also at home have a chance to be able to help with this nonprofit, because there's another wing and another component to this where they're able, you can at home have a catering, right? Some more chefs that are able to make a meal for you for your events. Absolutely. And all of that money goes right back into this nonprofit.
It's social enterprise. Kitchens will change lives. They have a full catering department, a full arena and banquet facility, and they do a fantastic job.
They do. Let's take a walk together as my photographer shows a little bit more of these students. So come walk with me, Chef. Come hang out with me over here. We're going to walk the line a little bit. So these students, by the way, just learned, like we said, how to cook 7 weeks ago. How many more weeks do they have in the program?
Another 7.
Another
6 to 7, yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling with this program. What has it taught you as far as just even life skills?
It's helped me adapt to everything that we're going to encounter in the workforce.
Yeah,
And
feeling
life
just
in
more
general.
prepared.
Yes.
That's incredible. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for getting up so early. So again, all the information is on our website at fox5sandiego.com. What are you making here?
Well, I'm just putting together a little breakfast here, a little food, French omelet.
Oh, you know, just a little something, something.
A little something.
I love that. Gorgeous.
Real healthy.
Yeah, we're starting the day real healthy. I like that one. That one's for Shali. We'll send that one back later on today. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Looks good. Looks good.
does look great.
Love that it's helping people. All right, Abby, thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Abbey Gibb and we are here in Cholas Creek and we're talking about an incredible nonprofit and how you can help out by just getting to eat great food.
Abbey Gibb.
Hey Brad, good morning. Good morning to everyone at home. Have you had your breakfast yet? Because you haven't? Take a look at this. That's going to make you hungry. We're going to show you an incredible nonprofit and how you, through just one meal, can help.
Some local top chefs are cooking up change.
The group is breaking the cycle of food waste, poverty, hunger, all right here in San Diego. Abbey Gibb live in Cholas Creek with how you can help. Love this program. Hi, Abby.
I love this program. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning to everyone at home. So first off, if you're having your breakfast, I'm about to put it to shame because take a look at some of this food. This is incredible. We're talking about Kitchens for Good here, guys. This is an incredible nonprofit. And let me break it down for you a little bit more. First off, this food looks like Top Chef, right? Just call me like Padma. I know. Thank you. Take a look at these students. These students who've only been cooking for 7 weeks. It's all thanks to them. So here's how this goes. You go to a gorgeous restaurant, and if you don't eat all of your food, well, that goes to waste. Or if you're at a grocery store and there's an apple or a banana, and it kind of is brown, it never sells. Well, this nonprofit takes that food, okay, perfectly great food, and they're able to make gorgeous meals. They give those to the homeless and also to the elderly. But then, my good friend, Chef Flowers, took it one step further and he said, you know what, while we're making these meals, we should probably just teach people life skills of how to be chefs as amazing as you. And you're like whipping them into shape. This is no joke. I've been here all morning long. Chef Flowers, by the way, thanks for getting up so early with us. Break it down for me about this next component of the nonprofit.
Full immersion in a French culinary program. You know, you give us the food, we have the kitchen, we're going to teach incredible technique. We're going to pair it with a lot of creativity, passion, all the exercises, and getting students all the skills they need to go into the industry and not only survive, but to succeed with.
The success is amazing.
Absolutely.
So tell me a little bit more about how many students and what type of students we're seeing behind us.
We have students from the 20s into their 50s, some domestic abuse, addiction, sobriety, you know, harder lives, and there, but for the grace of God, can go any of us at any time.
Right.
And we do screening because we want to make sure this is what they want, and we've got 11 students that are kicking it out of the park.
I love that. 7 weeks into the program. They've been doing it for 7 weeks. They got 7 weeks more. Here's one more thing. As my photographer shows these amazing soon-to-be top chefs here, I want to tell you one more thing at home. So if you like this food, guess what you can do? You can actually order food similar to this through their catering program. It's a little bit separate. And that catering program will come out to your event, and all of the money that you pay them goes right back to this nonprofit. Really quick, I want to be able to talk to some of these students here. I've been calling you future Top Chef Samuel. It's great to see you here. So tell me a little bit more about what you've learned for life skills in general, not just the knife skills, right, but the life skills.
Well, I would say in general, what Kitchen for Good has taught us is to be confident in our work and to use our creative skills, and so that we're able to utilize everything that we can possibly do, so that and when we go into the restaurant industry, we're confident and we're able to keep up with the actual restaurant business and how everything works in establishment. And so overall, I would say the purpose of utilizing everything from the fat, from the bones for the stocks.
Yeah, you repurpose like everything. You don't waste anything. I mean, these are some, like, you guys need to realize that they really do. They take I just tasted this. They took the rinds of the watermelon, guys, Raul and Shali, the rinds of the watermelon, and they pickled it.
Yeah. Oh.
It is so good.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you guys, like, they're taking every portion of this. It's incredible. Now, real quick, before I go, another huge component of this is that on top of it, they're getting life skills, okay? And that is where you come in. Tell us just briefly about not only the cooking skills, but also the life skills that they get.
So, top 4 reasons that an employee is fired in the industry is because they don't have good soft skills. They don't get to work on time. They don't have good integrity. So that is something that we model here daily and that we keep pounding hard every day in class. If they're late, they get called on it. And sometimes they take that a little hard, but that's the way it is because we do always model employee-employer behavior in our classroom.
That's wonderful. And
Yeah.
that's how you really prep them. So again, really great nonprofit with so many different parts to it. And I know, Miss Shawley, you were on there. You were on the computer booking already for an event to have them cater. It's great. I'll send it back to you guys.
I'm checking it all out. I love it. I love that you can cater an event, and it really helps a lot of people. So that's what makes it fabulous. All right,
Such
Miss
a
Abbey.
good program.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. If you haven't had your breakfast, I know what is going to make you hungry. Take a look at that. We're showing you an amazing nonprofit and how you, through one great meal, can help.
Some top chefs right here in San Diego, they're cooking up change.
Fox 5's Abbey Gibb shows us how the group Kitchens for Good is breaking the cycle of food waste, poverty, hunger right here in our community.
So as you know, I already love my job, but here's another great part about this is that we get to showcase amazing nonprofits, and you at home get the chance to be able to help as well. First off, let me just show you this. Let's not bury the lead. Look at this amazing food that I may or may not have been nibbling on all morning long. Pretty fantastic. We're talking about this nonprofit called Kitchens for Good, okay? And here's how this works. It's such a great idea. So first off, when you go to a restaurant, you're going to see amazing food like this. But what you don't realize is so much of it goes to waste, that you don't eat your whole meal, or if you go to a grocery store and there's an apple that doesn't sell, well, this nonprofit takes all of that food and they make beautiful meals like this for the homeless and for the elderly. And that would be enough, right? That's pretty great. But then on top of it, my good friend here, Chef Flowers, went one step further. Great to see you.
As well.
Tell me a little bit more about how you took that one step further and why I love this even more.
You know, it's about giving back. And to be able to take food, you know, we throw away 6 billion pounds of produce a year. 6 billion.
6 billion.
Because if an apple doesn't look right, if a banana has so we take that food and we create. We teach technique, passion, creativity, love. We have it in the culinary school. The catering department is the cog in the wheel. It generates the revenue, keeps the program going.
Yeah, so let me explain that. So for everybody at home, here's 2 more important things you need to realize. So all this gorgeous food you saw was cooked by these students right behind me, and those students have only been cooking for 7 weeks. So they're able to give a lot of these students a second chance at life, and these are life skills that you're giving them, training them, and on top of that, the food, if you like that, if that looks really good to you, because you're human, because I'm pretty sure that looks good to all of us, you can have the catering department come and do your event, okay? And all of that money from that event will go right back into this nonprofit.
Absolutely.
Brilliant, Chef.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. So walk with me. Let's go talk to some of the students here. So this program that you said that you started is just 7 weeks old, and you've been teaching them what?
Starts out with knife skills, and then we go into all kinds of sauces and stocks and hardcore technique and saucier and fish fabrication.
This is no joke.
Oh no, it's full immersion in a French culinary program. Absolutely.
And they're 7 weeks in, and they have how many more weeks?
Another 7 to go.
Another 7 to go. So, I mean, I'm looking at all this. This is amazing. What are you doing here? What you making for me?
I'm doing a French omelet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with no color.
Good. With no color. Apparently, by the way, I'm learning things. I've been doing my omelets wrong, Chef.
Right.
I had the brown. You know how you put the brown on the omelet? Apparently, you're not supposed to put the brown on the omelet. I'm learning. Okay. And how about you, sir? What have you been learning just in life through this program here? Because not just the knife skills, which are good, by the way. I've seen your work.
That change is good. Change is always good.
It is really good.
Yes, it
I
is.
like that. Very good. And then I've been hanging out. Where's my top chef over here? Future top chef Samuel. Get over here, top chef. So tell me a little more for you about what this program is doing for your life skills in general.
Well, I would say right now they've given me the connections that I've needed to get into the fine dining and catering, hospitality industry that I've been wanting to get into. They opened so many doors, and also they've retrained me so that I can begin having better knife skills, fabricating meats and things of that nature.
And confidence.
Yes, as well.
And confidence, yeah, and confidence, which is huge. And on top of all that, I'm going to have my photographer take a look at some more of this food here for a second. So that's a big portion of this, is the ability to be able to teach more life skills. And so it's just incredible how it comes full circle. For more information on how you can do this, you can head to our website to be able to donate. But again, this is for Kitchens for Good. Love it. Send it back to you guys in the studio.